All right, friends, welcome to Balance Ballet Class 2. Let's start off with the warm-up. So let's open our hands, open the chest, shoulder roll really slowly to open up that chest, lubricating the joints in the shoulders. Open your feet a little wider and let's keep rolling those shoulders up and down. Open the hands, open the arms, and get ready for some head rolls. We're gonna do this very slowly, so don't worry. Don't force your neck, just drop it a little bit to the side. Coming forward and very slowly going to the other side. And shoulder rolls again. Maybe try and make them a little bit bigger this time, a little bit more active. Adding the elbows to this one to make that range of motion even bigger, bringing that scapula together. And now big arms, my friends. Look up into the sky one more time. And head to the front, a little bit faster this time. Now you should be warmed up in the neck enough. So we're only doing upper body here. So relax in your upper back. Now, a little bit deeper, adding the knees. Go as deep as you feel comfortable. Try not to touch the floor, not yet. And keep that neck very relaxed, so no tension in the neck. Drop it. Shoulder rolls with a combination. Big arm. This one is slow. Shoulder, elbow, slow. One more. Let's go back to the head tilt. So start a little bit with the higher up. One more round, a little bit higher. And now, are you ready to drop it a little bit lower? Let's go, yes, bending those knees. Remember to relax the neck. If you feel uncomfortable with this one, don't worry, just do it a little bit higher up. One more. Going back to the shoulder combination. Here we go. Big arm. Last one, friends. Here we go. All right. Now, big arms. Close in first position. Get ready to warm up some feet. Arms super wide. Adding the arms up. Elbows out. Relax. Breathe. And going back to the feet, but now we're going to add a rotation both to the knee and to the hip. Now, if you want, you can look to the side. So you also engage your gaze. Getting more feeling this time in class 2. Playing a little bit more with the vibes and the arms. Foot combination, and now we're gonna add the rotation. End it with a plie. Rotation, end it with a plie. So the plie we're doing here is a very relaxed one. So you add the arms and you just drop it. But keep those knees out. Okay, parallel feet. We're gonna warm up those ankles, those feet a little bit more. Bending from side to side, going through the heel, going through the knee. Adding some arms to this. Opening up that chest. A little bit faster. Almost like you're jogging, but you're not lifting your toes off the floor. There we go, from the top. Now let's add some intensity to this. You still have a really relaxed back and relaxed neck, but I want you to add more intensity. Shoulder combination, you know this by now. So feel free to look up. One more. Let's do the other side. Same combination. How deep can you go? Can you touch the floor? Don't forget to bend those knees. Round that back on the way to the front. Shoulder combination. Try to keep your hips square. The shoulders can move, but the hips super square. Last one. And foot combination with the hip rotation coming to the other side. Let's try that again. There we go. Relax those arms on the way down. All right, now I want you to really go for the knee. Try and find your highest point on your heel. Try and really stretch those knees so you keep them almost locked. Open the feet. Come all the way down, roll down, vertebra by vertebra, bend those knees, lower, and leg back. Reach up to the sky, open up to the side, breathe, come down. Switch legs, switch side, open big, big arms. Let's do that again. Bend those knees and bring yourself to flat back. Come down. Roll up, vertebra by vertebra. Get that hair out of your face. And first position, and get ready. We're gonna go into plie. Only from first position. Preparing the body with demi plies, so half plies. Now give me a grand plie, a big plie, and roll all the way over. Bring the heels down, bend those knees, and bring yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. Alright, going into that sequence of plie. Give me two more. Slowly and focus. Now get ready. Lift those heels. Come all the way over. Bring the heels down, stretch those legs, bend the knees, and roll yourself up. Going out to the second position. Going back to the plie sequence. Focused with intensity, focusing on opening the hips and opening those knees. Now, when you do grand plie, don't lift the heels off the floor. come over, stretch those knees, bend, and roll yourself up with a very round back. Close in third position. Let's do some arm movements here. Getting that ballet feeling. Now let's try a susu. This is when you bring your feet together, open, and close in first position. Going back to our plie sequence, but this time with tempo, so a little bit faster. And now when you go into grand plie, you're gonna engage and bring yourself all the way up. So don't sit down, you need to keep your thighs engaged. Don't lift your heels. Bring yourself up. Close in first position. We're gonna go into a flat back. Round the arms and bring yourself up. Keep your thighs super tight here, super closed in first position. Open. Second, let's do a little side stretch, side bend. Close in first, going back to that flat back. Coming up, open. One more, friends. The arms are initiating the movement. Look up, don't look down. First position. Let's take a little balance here. How's your balance today? And come all the way down. Going back to our plie sequence. Now you know this by now. So think of all the technique here. Knees out, hips square, and come down. Open, down, open, and down. Heels down on the floor, bring yourself up, coming in to third position. Arm variations with the plie this time, and I want you to really relax and feel it a little bit more. Now bring yourself up to susu, feet together, heel in front of the other foot. Hold it steady. You have one leg here. Open and come down straight feet. Open to the first position. Back to plie. All the way down. Heels down first. And then to the second position. Now in the second position, we're working with a little bit bigger second position than what we usually have in classical ballet. But since this is a modern dance class, we're gonna open so we can stretch out those hips a little bit more. Okay, third position, arm variation. Now relax. You don't have to worry about your hips here. This is just feeling the movement. But get ready. We're gonna go back into that susu. One foot in front of the other, one standing leg. Keep them tight. Open the arms. And come all the way down. Close in first. Let's do another balance in first position this time. And let's add some arms to this. Almost like Swan Lake arms. But keep standing on those toes, my friends. Bring in the arms front, up, and hold it, hold it, hold it. Think of something nice when you're standing up there, but keep your focus. Big arms up and just relax. Come all the way down with bent knees. Roll up. Roll all the way down. Bend those knees. And let's get ready for the second exercise. hands on the hips, feet parallel. So we're gonna warm up the ankles a little bit more, engaging also in more balance sequences with this one this time. So you're gonna go up, up, down, down. Adding some arms to this. Now, if you remember this from class 1, it's gonna be easier for you to add the arms. We're keeping the sequence in all of the classes. So you shift the weight from one foot to the other, but keeping yourself centered in the middle. So the arms are there to help you bring yourself a little bit higher, so you're super stretched and super long. Now we're only going to focus on the shift in between the feet. So if you want to clench your fists to help with your balance, go for it. Otherwise, just open those hands and keep on working. Now I want really, really tight thighs, close, and we're just going to go up and up for releve. So releve is a lift for the balls of our feet. So from the feet, you're gonna go up and down, adding some plie to this. So you're standing still, holding it, hold, bending. Arms are helping you to keep that balance. Open the feet, roll all the way down, open those feet, bend those knees. Let's do a little stretch here to relax the legs, to open the hips. I call this one the Spider-Man position. I feel like a spider when I do this. Long legs out to the side, bring them in, and let's switch to the other side. So here it's important that you have both heels down on the floor. Try and lift one arm and see if you have yourself centered. Bring the leg in, big second position, straight back, super straight back, hands together. See if you can open those hips a little bit more, knees a little bit more. Come all the way up, lift the arms, and close and close and close until you come to first position, parallel position, going back to first position, and we're gonna go back to the foot sequence. Up, up, and up, up. Other side. One more. Here we go. Now, let's go for a little tendu variation. Out, down, out. Back, down with the heel. Now, hips are perfectly squared. They are not moving. What you're bringing down is the heel. So you're shifting your weight from the toe down to the heel. Let's put those hands over our shoulders. Do a little side variation. If you want, if you feel strong enough, open those arms or keep them on the shoulders, but don't slouch. Keep those arms super, super tight, bringing them down. Doing a little balance here, and now we're gonna pump those legs a little bit more. Coming up, open, hold it, hold it, hold it. Can you hold it? Coming down. And again, this time we're gonna lift to jeté. Imagine that someone is holding in your hair and lifting you up, but you're pressing your feet down to the floor. So you are going from side to side without shifting the body too much sideways. So it's not like a penguin. Keep your body centered. So the combination is 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1. Alright, let's go back to those legs. We need to get stronger for class 3, my friends. So we're adding a little bit more pliés on the balls on your feet. Going back to the combination of legs. So when you lift your feet off the floor, it's called jeté. The previous one where you hold your foot on your floor is called tendu. So with progression, we are lifting the legs from the floor. Hold it. 2, once. And front, up, down, side. Up, down, side. Up, down, side. Up, down, other side. So here, stand straight from the toe to a flex position. Lifting those toes up but keeping the knee in place so the knee doesn't go up and down. Open, come up, hold it, hold it. Can you hold it a little bit more? Lifting those arms. Bend those knees. Bring yourself even deeper this time. Yes, I know. We need to get stronger for class 3, so let's do this, my friends. Can you bring yourself all the way down without collapsing your butt down to the floor? So open the knees. If this feels uncomfortable, you can do it not as deep. You choose, but keep those heels off the floor. Going back to the side only. Holding the leg in one position. And let's go. You know the sequence by now. So arms are gonna give you a little bit more feeling. And it's also coordination, being able to do the arms together with the feet. Going for the 2. Going for the 1. Going back to the side, to the back, and side. Switching. Keep your arms. Yeah, I know it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel the burn. Keep your elbows out so they don't fall down. Bring yourself up on those toes. Bend those knees. All the way down, my friends. All the way down. And come down. Let's do that one more time. You know this. You're gonna rock this with the arms as well. So if you do this enough times, my friends, with repetition, it will all come together. It's gonna feel more natural. You're gonna understand the progression of the movement and how to sync the legs with the arms. Giving me that extra balance. Hold it and relax. Hands on your hips. We're gonna go into rond de jambe par terre. So you're basically doing circles on the floor with the leg. We're going to start with quarter circles, going to the back to the side. So stay in plie when you rotate the leg and show me that heel. And now we're gonna add a straight leg. So squeeze in. Ending it with a little balance, going into rond. So no more bending, stand completely still and give me a half circle. Core engaged, chest open, shoulders down from the back. Slowly now, no stopping, one movement. And now think like this, when you go to the front, you need to hold your heel in place as long as possible before you start going to the back. But from the back, as fast as you start to go forward, you need to bring that heel to the front. So leg is rotated out all the way. Outwards rotations. Now bringing those arms for more stability keeps your hips super square. From the back. To the front, slowly again. Open those arms for extra energy. Keep the upper body super long. Let's add some leg challenges to this one, so we're going to start lifting a little bit, preparing for the next movement. Now open to the side and close. So when you've lifted it to the front, you're going to open it to the side and hold it there. Let's do that again. We're not going to do it to the back, we're just going to do round. Doing from the back to the front with a lifted foot is definitely much harder, so we're going to save that one. So I just want you to focus on bringing that heel to the front and keeping your hips square. And come all the way over, lift yourself up, open, all the way over, lift yourself up, and open. Let's do that a few more times. All right, let's swing that leg. You probably remember this from class 1. Swinging that leg, bringing more of the blood flowing through our legs, but also preparing the hip opening. for the adagio that's coming later. Now I want you to also add a rotation here, almost like we're doing the warm-up. The difference is that we have the leg much higher lifted. So in and out, in and out. Try to keep that standing leg totally still. All right, going into fondue. Fondue means to melt. So what you're doing here is you're bending your standing leg. Let's do the other side. Keeping that knee out, toes really pointed. You can try this if you want to by shifting the foot from the front to the back. So when you go to the back, the heel is going to rest on your calf. All right, going back to those swings. Let's add some arms to this so it's easier for you to hold your balance. So the difference between the class 2 and class 1, you can already see that we're lifting a little bit higher this time, engaging more of those hip flexors. Let's get those feet ready for frappe. And frappe means to knock. So you're gonna knock those toes down to the front. But before we do that, I'm gonna give you a little balance challenge here. Just hold it quite still. Let's try that to the other side as well. Little balance on 2 feet. And you're gonna shift your weight from side to side. Try it out. Lift those arms. Hold that balance. Super still. Open. Let's do the shift one more time. I know this is a long one, my friends. But remember what I said, repetition is key. With the practice of the balance, your balance will get much, much better. All right, let's go into those frappes. Press the ball of your foot down for the floor and stretch your foot in the air. So you're gonna point after you knock the toes down into the floor. Front, side, and back this time. It's a little combination here for you guys. You're gonna stand here to the side, and now you're gonna take it down. Let's see, can you do that again? Only side first. Other side. And here we go. Front, side and back. And when you come to the side again, you're gonna just keep shifting from side to side. Last side. shift. Last one. All right, back to swings. Add those arms if you want to for extra balance. Open and close with rotation. And switch. We're almost there, my friends. Almost there. Roll down. Take a little breather in between. Come up to a flat back and come down again. Up to a flat back and come down again. Bend those knees and stretch. Bend those knees. Open a little bit wider with the legs. Back to a second big position. Coming up for that hip stretch. Open those knees. Hands on the floor, stretch the legs, now open to the side, back to the spider. Now we're gonna switch to a big runner's lunge. Hands over the knee, and now bring the arms front and to the back. Bring yourself forward, shifting back to the spider. Legs in to shift side. Runner's lunge on the other side. Hands over the knees. And get ready. Big arms, big movement. Coming down. Shifting back to the spider. Bring those legs in to second position. Bend those knees. And all the way up. Bend, lower those hips, and up. Bend, and now you're gonna roll all the way up. Prepare your body, close the feet. We're gonna go into Adagio. So if you remember this from class 1, you're gonna use the big toe to get all the way up to your knee. It's important that you keep your knee out and hips open. So this is a preparation. Breathe. And let's bring those arms. You're gonna extend to the front, coming down, and close the arms. So arms are moving together with the legs. When you lift the leg, you lift the arms. When you open the leg, you open the arms. And when you close the legs, you close the arms. Again, this will feel very natural after a lot of practice. Now in class 1, I didn't ask you to lift so high, but today I want you to try and go for that 90 degrees. 90 degrees is hip level. If you get there, awesome. If you don't get there, don't worry. Again, repetition is key. Now when you go to the back on the other side, try to keep yourself up without diving too much. We're gonna end it on side to side. Going into Grand Battement. So the full name is Grand Battement Tendu Jeté. So what you're doing is a big movement coming from the floor and lifting from the floor up to 90 degrees. And the kick or rather I would say the lift, is without engaging the hips too much. You're gonna have a little natural tilt in your hips, but try not to go with it so you don't fall over to the other side. Let's do it to the back. Remember, do not shift your weight too much to the front. We're not diving here. So you're basically extending from your back. So it's a hyper extension of the hip. We're gonna end it to the side. You got this, my friends. We're almost there. I hope that you really worked hard during this class and that you feel a little bit warmer now that you've done it a few times. Okay, a little plie here, relax in the plie. Breathe. And come up. Do a little retiré passé, as you call this one, toes up to the heel. And you're gonna stand there for balance. Knee out. Hold it. And come down. Open the arms. Let's do some arm movements to end it. So in classical ballet, you usually end it the class with some arms. It's called port du bras, movement of the arms. And I want you to really just feel the arms here. Keep them strong, keep those elbows out. Engage your gaze, looking into the palm of your hand. The other side. Open. Breathe. Arms up. Get ready. Big. Last one up. And come all the way down. Bring the arms up. And there you go. Good job, guys.